Warning. The following episode of Life on the Go has adult talk. For those easily offended, feel free to sit this one out. On a side note, this is probably the best interview I've had, and Jessa is a superstar. Enjoy.
To be a lady and take my gum out. Sorry, guys.
Do you want me to hold it?
You can sell that on eBay if you want to.
Good. Can I put it on?
I'll go for it.
Modern day slaves. We don't talk that much. Flick of the coin while she count a cup. Yeah, you'll feel that rush. Lips to the coin, but count your love. Better watch your luck. We don't fall much when we do it's rough. A rolling trapped and dug. On the way down, she don't know what's up. I don't need nobody. I can do this on my own. I've been looking at your Instagram. I see you in your zone. I just gotta double tap. When I give you what you need, you love it. When you take it back from me, you love it. When I give you one more time, you love it. When I give
All
you
good?
what is mine.
Alright, cool. What's going on, guys? Blake Coleman here. Welcome to a way different episode of Life on the Go that I've ever done before. Here with a very, very professional person in her industry. And I'm going to let her tell her who she is, what she does, where she's from, and then we can get into some nitty-gritty success stuff. So tell the squad who you
I'm
are.
gonna be a lady and take my gum out. Sorry, guys.
Do you want me to hold it?
You can sell that on eBay if you want to.
Good. Can I put it on?
I'll go for it. Hey guys, I'm Jessa Rhodes. It's a pleasure to be sitting here with Blake. We are at Sexpo, Perth, Australia. This is my first time in Perth, Australia in general, so I'm pretty excited to be here. Yeah, I mean,
Cool.
what do you want to know? I do porn.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Nice. She's really good at it as well. Really good at it.
Do you know that from personal experience?
I did some research this morning. Yeah.
Research.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so are you a lefty or a righty? Wait, do you, like, oh, so you like
And after you
jump
see
with your
hands
right
well,
and like
'cause
tickle the
it's-
balls with your left? Is it like a reach around or is it like, okay?
I also have like a drone robot that also like has a tongue in it and shit.
Why do I actually believe you?
I was supposed to at the start of this. I said we're not going to get into that shit, and then you just you're fucking bad.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
Okay.
All right, so
How did you get? Did you always think you were going to get into porn? Obviously not, but like, what did you sort of growing up?
it's funny. In my yearbook, they actually voted most likely to become a porn star. Well, they would have if I had graduated high school, but I didn't. So, I got my GED. It's close enough. Don't you judge me. No, you know, I've always been a pretty sexual being. What did you do to your phone?
It's been smashed for like a year. I went through Europe and stuff like this.
Can we just talk about this for a second? How white girl of you to just know you know you're gonna drop it again, so you just don't even bother getting it fixed. Is that the mentality that I see going on right now?
I just don't have time. I don't know. I'll wait until it breaks. I don't fix things until they're broken.
On that note, going back to
Being a sexual person and getting your GHD.
no, I love my job. I've been doing it for 5 years, and you know it's cool. It's all we're all very close. I call it my big incestuous family. You know, we all kind of like fuck, high five, go home, and then see each other at award season. And, you know, it's
And then just high five with
it's cool. It's fun. We're all very close, and it's a very intimate knit group. So
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah,
What's it like? I mean, do you have an exit strategy?
I do absolutely.
I mean, because I did actually do some research, like, and I went through sort of like your website and that sort of thing, and the way you present yourself on social media is quite well. So, like, what is your exit plan coming out of the industry?
So as of right now, I'm just kind of doing what everyone else is doing, you know, stacking your chips and then figuring out what it is that you want to kind of invest in, or that seems to be the fad in the porn industry these days right now. It's just kind of, you know, me work, and like my best friend, my girl Callie Carter, she's stacking her chips and she's buying homes and doing real estate, and you know, she's 27 and owns 3 homes already, and so she's doing pretty good for herself.
Yeah, nice.
So things like that. For me, it's I think I'll probably go the same direction with that, but you know, involving other things, like I'm kind of looking to lean more into like the fashion industry. I've been designing red carpet dresses for the last 4 years, and I'm working on a couple clothing lines myself. And yeah, so there's not a whole lot of money in that, but it's something that I love doing.
Yeah.
So you know, you have to maintain a balance. Like you can't just be like doing one thing all the time. You're gonna drive yourself insane. So.
But if you love anything anyway, like, I mean, I don't know what you make in the porn industry now, but like, if you're only making like $100 grand, but loving what you do every single day, it's still not too bad.
Exactly.
You know, opposed to going to like a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, no, it's and that's the great part about it is like I get to make my own hours. I get to choose who I work with. I get to do things like this, you know, traveling all over the world and meeting interesting people, and yeah, and there's so many different outlets to the porn industry. You know, you have stripping, webcamming, you know, content. You've got just all different avenues and ways to make money at all times, and so it's really not a bad gig. If I wanted to, I could do it for the next 10 years, realistically. But if that's, you know, eventually I think I'll probably make my way out. I'm looking at directing for a couple different companies right now as well, so that's also another exit strategy to where like you can still be in the industry, but you don't have to be on camera, you know?
Yeah, so you just move and change roles. Yeah, that's mad. So what? Okay. What would be 2 things? What would be your tips for someone who wants to, male or female, who wants to get in the industry? I mean, because in Australia we don't really have that many, you know.
You have Angela White, and that's.
I don't know.
No offense, but that's the only one that I know of. I don't want to be like.
So what would you do? I mean, you obviously have fun doing it, but like, what would your tip be for someone who wants to dabble in it or get into it? Should they go like full ball, or? Because I mean, you haven't, you know, there's adult stars who do everything, but you don't. Except for that one that got released last week, anal sort of thing.
Something got released? What?
No.
So for me, it's good to have a plan when you get in the industry. Don't just wing it. If you are one of those people, you know, I'm trying to think. Like say Bonnie Rotten, she got in and she knew, she was like, this is who I am, this is what I'm gonna do, and she went hardcore all the way right off the bat, and that's how she made her name, and it worked for her. What you have to figure out is what's gonna work for you. For me, I was like, you know, I'd rather kind of, you know, longevity versus, you know, kind of a flash in the pan. Not saying that her career was, she's still, you know, making tons of money off her career. For me, I just kind of wanted a little bit more of that tease, you know, leading up to certain scenes, like you said, my anal and things like that, and it's been rewarding for me because now I'm doing a showcase this year. So being able to kind of build a name and build a brand and then be like, boom, you know, it's, but it just depends. It's not going to work that way for everybody. There's some girls who've gotten in and, you know, in the beginning I'd advise them like, oh, you know, wait on this, wait on that, but it doesn't work the same way for everybody. It's a business plan for you and yourself, and you have to kind of figure out what it is that what your end goal is.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's like, it's super important as well, because so many people start like different businesses, or just like in general, even someone doing real estate investing, like having that business plan at the start is so important, because then you get to know like who you want to be and what the kind of person you want to be, right? And I like it how you're going down that long-term sort of aspect, because then it's like you're building relationships slowly, and hey, you might not be getting the limelight as much as, you know, like Bonnie is.
Exactly, yeah.
But those fans are going to see your progression, your journey, and that's cool.
You know, it's interesting you would say that though too, because in the porn industry, like, really all we have is our relationship with our fans. Like, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So ultimately, at the end of the day, like, things like, you know, talking to them on social media and then keeping that tease going and kind of, like you said, having them slowly see your progression and building that relationship is really important, because now, you know, now that I've said, oh, hey, I am going to shoot these scenes and they're coming out, and now they're, you know, that excitement's built up, and that's kind of cool to see their reaction with that, being like, you know, like, it's cool. It makes the hard work worth it.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah. That's awesome. All right, well, that actually pretty much covers everything. I didn't have to go into anything else. A question of the day, question of the expo. What do you want to ask people watching? It could be about anything. What do you want to know the answer to? It could be business or whatever, success. Is it safe for another human being to eat my chewing gum?
It's just chlamydia, guys. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
It's just a pill.
It's just a pill and a shot in the ass. You'll be fine, buddy.
What do you like? What do you like the most? What do you like doing when you're not shooting?
You know what I really want to do? And this is a question for you guys out there. Would you ever fuck a big, fat, furry panda bear? Not a real panda bear, but like a furry. Because I'm going to start doing stuff like comedy porn on my site.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
So, if you want to see that, tweet me.
Dude, so many people, like, okay, I got 4 girlfriends over in Melbourne. They've got this big fuck off, like teddy bear. It's huge, and we call it the slut panda. Because they're always uploading, like, in it, like, on a drunken night. And they're all babes and chicks, so I think that'll be hilarious. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, guys, if you want to see what I'm gonna do next, follow me social media, all of my handles, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's all Miss Jessa Rhodes, MISSJESSA RHODES. And if you want to see me fuck a big fat furry, go to jessarhodes.com.
Everything's linked below. And that's it. That's it. Alright, thanks. Awesome.
Amazing.
Oh.
No, really, you might want to go get a pill.
Yes!
Thank you, sweetheart. That's amazing.
Oh man.
That's a wrap. When I give you what you need, you love it. When you take it back from me.
What? We just become best friends? Yep.
When I give you what is mine, you love it.